Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploit. This is Dr. Ayenshola Ogundele. Lunar South Pole exploration missions, the past, the present, and the future missions to unlock abundant lunar South Pole resources. The focus points are Lunar South Pole missions, Lunar South Pole past missions, Lunar South Pole present missions, and Lunar South Pole future missions. Lunar South Pole exploration missions, a collaborative and international endeavors to grow humans' spacefaring capability on exploring the lunar South Pole for the betterment of humanity, are being ventured into to solve the origin of the moon's water and to aid lunar scientists and engineers to plan future human space exploration. Over many decades, different lunar South Pole exploration missions have been executed and in progress and are planned. Examples of past, present, and future lunar South Pole missions are Lunar 25, Lunar Orbiter 4, LCROSS, Lunar Prospector, Intuitive Machine 1, and Chandrayaan 3, Intuitive Machine 2, Intuitive Machine 3, Viper, Artemis II III, and a host of others. Lunar 25 mission planned to land near the lunar South Pole in the vicinity of the crater Boguslawsky. Objective was to study composition of the polar regolith, plasma, and dust component of the lunar polar exosphere. Lunar Orbiter 4 was aimed at performing a broad systematic photographic survey of lunar surface features so as to increase the scientific knowledge of their nature, origin, and processes, and to serve as a basis for selecting sites for more detailed scientific study by subsequent orbital and landing missions. Lunar South Pole missions. Based on strategic location of lunar South Pole, various past missions were sent to the lunar South Pole to unlock abundant natural surface and lunar South Pole resources. Examples of past lunar South Pole missions are Lunar 25, Lunar Orbiter 4, LCROSS, and Lunar Prospector. Illustration of Lunar Prospector mission is shown in this picture. Examples of ongoing lunar South Pole missions are Intuitive Machine 1 and Chandrayaan 3, and examples of planned and future lunar South Pole missions are Intuitive Machine 2, Intuitive Machine 3, Viper, Artemis II and 3. Illustration of Viper lunar rover mission on the moon is shown in this picture. Lunar South Pole past missions. Lunar Lander Lunar 25 was a Russian lunar lander mission by Roscosmos launched in August 2023. It was planned to land near the lunar South Pole in the vicinity of the crater Boguslawsky. Active neutron and gamma ray analysis of regolith, measurement of plasma in the exosphere, laser mass spectrometer, infrared spectrometry of minerals and imaging, and measurement of dust and micrometeorites were some of the scientific payload. Illustration of Lunar 25 lunar lander is shown in this picture. Lunar Orbiter 4 is another lunar South Pole past mission. Lunar Orbiter 4 was a robotic spacecraft, a part of Lunar Orbiter program designed to orbit the moon. After the three previous orbiters had completed the required needs for Apollo mapping and site selection, its scientific objective was to perform a broad systematic photographic survey of lunar surface features so as to increase scientific knowledge of their nature, origin, and processes, and to serve as a basis for selecting sites for more detailed scientific study by subsequent orbital and landing missions. Illustration of Lunar Orbiter 4 is shown in this picture. NASA's Lunar Crater Observation and Sensing Satellite was launched with a Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter on June 18, 2009 to determine if water ice exists in a permanently shadowed crater at the moon's South Pole. As planned, LCROSS and its Centaur stage impacted the moon on October 9, 2009. LCROSS and LRO found evidence that the lunar swirl in shadowy craters is rich in useful materials and that the moon is chemically active and has a water cycle. Scientists also confirmed that water was in the form of mostly pure crystals in some places. Illustration of LCROSS mission that found water on the moon is shown in this picture. Lunar Prospector mission is another lunar South Pass mission. It was launched in 1998 and orbited the moon for almost 19 months so as to map its surface composition and to look for polar ice. The probe found evidence suggesting water ice at both poles. The mission ended with the spacecraft impacting the lunar surface, creating a dust cloud that was studied from the Earth. The objective was to collect data to compile the first complete compositional and gravity maps of the moon during its planned one-year mission in lunar polar orbit. An artist's concept of the Lunar Prospector spacecraft before impacting on the moon is shown in this picture. Lunar South Pole present missions. Intuitive Mission 1 is one of the Lunar South Pole present mission, and its mission objectives are to place a lander called Nova C at Crater Malapert, near the South Pole of the Moon, to study plume surface interactions, radio astronomy, and space weather interactions with the lunar surface. The commercially built lander will carry 5 NASA payloads and commercial cargo, and the scientific objective mission are to demonstrate various effects that happen on the moon. Artist's illustration of intuitive machine Nova C lunar lander on the moon is shown in this picture. Intuitive Mission 1 is designed to demonstrate precision landing technologies and communication and navigation node capabilities. It was selected through NASA's commercial lunar payload services. A rendering of the Nova C lander for the IM-1 mission, making its powered descent to the moon's surface, is shown in this picture. IM-1 scientific payload includes laser retroreflector array, navigation Doppler lidar for precise velocity and range sensing, Lunar Node 1 navigation demonstrator, stereo cameras for lunar plume surface studies, and radio wave observation at the lunar surface of the photoelectron sheet. The IM-1 mission is scheduled for launch in 2024. Several days before the launch, a wet-dress rehearsal landing with propellants will take place. Illustration of Intuitive Machine's first lunar landing mission is shown in this picture. Chandrayaan-3 is another Lunar South Pole present mission. Chandrayaan-3 is a moon lander and rover mission by Indian Space Agency. The spacecraft was launched on July 14, 2023 and touched down in the moon's south polar region on August 23, 2023. The goal was to place a lander and rover on the lunar surface and operate them for roughly 1 lunar day or 14 Earth days. The small rover, which weighs 26 kilograms, flew to the moon inside the lander. Both vehicles were equipped with science instruments to study the surface. Chandrayaan-3 prime landing site in the south polar region near the bottom right of the moon as seen from the Earth. Chandrayaan-3 rover payloads are laser-induced breakdown spectroscope, alpha particle X-ray spectrometer, which is to determine the elementary composition of the surface. Lander payloads include radio anatomy of the moon-bound hypersensitive ionosphere and atmosphere, which measures how the local gas and plasma environment changes over time. Chandra survey thermophysical experiment to study the surface thermal property and instrument for lunar seismic activity to measure seismic activity at the landing site, and laser retroreflector array provided by NASA for lunar ranging study. Illustration of Chandrayaan-3 on the moon is shown in this picture. Lunar South Pole future missions. Intuitive Mission 2 is one of the future missions to the Lunar South Pole. It was selected in October 2020 to land near the lunar South Pole. Prime 1 ice drill, primary payload on IM-2, will attempt to harvest ice from below the lunar surface with the aid of the solar mass spectrometer. Illustration of intuitive machines 1, 2, and 3 lunar lander mission is shown in this picture. Prime 1. Polar Resources Ice Mining Experiment is a robotic NASA lunar landing project which was designed to explore water ice on the Earth's moon at a permanently saddled location near Shackleton Crater close to the lunar South Pole. If successfully deployed, Prime 1 will be the first attempt to show the feasibility of efforts on the lunar surface to generate products with local materials, a process formerly termed in situ resource utilization. Illustration of Intuitive Machine 2 in orbit is shown in this picture. A lunar communication satellite will be deployed on IM-2 mission so as to facilitate communications between the lander and ground stations on Earth. The Mini-Pix TPX-3 payload, provided by the Czech company, will be on board Nova Sea lander. Illustration of IM-2 in lunar orbit is shown in this picture. Intuitive Machine 3 mission is selected to explore Moon and to be launched on by SpaceX. It will deliver payloads to Rena Gemma for the Commercial Lunar Payload Services Program. Concept image of Intuitive Machine Nova Sea lander for IM-3 mission is shown in this picture. Viper, Volatile Investigating Polar Exploration Rover, is another future lunar South Pole mission. A lunar rover developed by NASA and currently planned to be delivered to the surface of the moon in November 2024. Its objective is to prospect for lunar resources in permanently saddled areas in the lunar South Pole region, especially by mapping the distribution and concentration of water ice. Illustration of Viper rover is shown in this picture. Viper will be carried aboard Astrobotics Griffin lander, and Astrobotics is responsible for end-to-end services for delivery of Viper. The Viper rover will operate on the western edge of Nobile Crater on Mons Molten in the Mons South Pole region. Artist's concept of NASA's Volatile Investigating Polar Exploration Rover is shown in this picture. Artemis II and III. Through its current Artemis program, NASA envisions sending astronauts to the lunar South Pole and eventually establishing a permanent presence on the moon by 2026 using Artemis II and III missions. Artemis is designed to land humans on the moon quickly and focus on Mars as a long-term human spaceflight goal after that. The preliminary short-term plan involves using both commercial rockets and NASA Space Launch System, the Orion crew capsule, and the commercial lunar landing system. Orion spacecraft moving towards the moon is shown in this picture. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to Lunar South Pole Exploration Missions, the past, the present, and the future missions to unlock abundant lunar South Pole resources, presented by Dr. Anyanshola Ogundele, with the focus points: Lunar South Pole missions, Lunar South Pole past missions, Lunar South Pole present missions, and Lunar South Pole future missions. Thank you.